I just got home.
From where?
I did a Christmas thing tonight with some kids. They had a bit of a Christmas Eve bash. I did a Christmas thing tonight with some kids. I just realised, haha, Christmas Eve bash. Oops.
Daddy get up after the last night. Yeah. Look at that Santa outfit.
God, all right, I'm going to take it off.
No, just stay on. I'm just going to come off my phone and go on my computer.
No worries.
If I can. Yeah.
No, buddy, you're not coming up.
Does that mean?
No. Be a good boy. Oh, God.
It's me, you, me. I'm on twice. Have I done that?
Probably didn't turn one off the phone.
Well, it's better that way because you can see each other. If you've not got... I need to add another one, don't I, really?
Yeah. I did send one to Johnny, but I don't think he's feeling too healthy at the moment.
Well, that's what I'm doing in here. I'm having a tidy up.
Yeah.
Checking some doing.
Hi, Pixies. How do you?
Who are you talking to?
Pixies channel.
Oh, he's live, is he?
He's in chat.
All right. I've just, hold on a minute, I can show you this. Well, I've just cleared everything off here.
Oh, wow.
Blown all the dust out the PC, cleaned all the worktop, cleaned my keyboard ish.
Happy
I'm gonna.
Christmas, Pixies channel.
I'm gonna have to just carry on because I've got prezzies to wrap yet. I've not wrapped the prezzies up.
I got one
What is
from
it now?
Sandra tonight.
There we are.
Sandra
Ish.
spread me up.
Oh dear. Got the wrapping paper.
You've got plenty of it.
Yeah.
I've got stacks of it in your wardrobe.
So I'm just gonna have to keep carrying on. Carrying on. No rest for them.
How'd you pull up after last night?
I didn't have that much last night, really. Not like Johnny did, and you.
I
and
know,
Sheila.
he was totally wiped.
He drunk nearly a litre bottle of rum.
Ooh.
Man, you know, it's all right saying that it was over, you know, from 8 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So
He wasn't sculling, which is.
there's still a lot to. It's still a lot to. So
Just a bit. I don't think he remembers what he said.
he's
Oh,
took it off. He's embarrassed with himself.
And a happy Christmas to you as well, Hope. Yeah, it's 1:38 here in Australia, so here comes Justin.
Is that in the morning or
Hey.
in the are you in the afternoon or in the morning, Shauna?
1:38 a.m. in the morning.
AM. Well, good morning.
We're officially Christmas Day here.
Yeah.
Well,
Morning,
Merry
Justin. Merry Christmas, Justin.
Ian, how you doing, Ian? Merry Christmas.
Yee.
I'm trying to tidy my place up from last night.
Partying pretty hard, huh?
Mommy did last night, that's for sure.
Or were you having a seizure of some sort?
No, we did all right. We did all right. Too much stuff. That's the problem.
Okay,
Too
mate.
much stuff.
I'm
You
in
know,
Australia.
Okay, too much stuff is never a problem. You know what the problem is? Not enough space to keep all the stuff. That's the problem, Ian.
That's the problem.
That shed needs to be bigger.
Or I need to get rid of some of this stuff. And there's a lot of it I don't need. You know.
What about that big green tank right there?
What?
What about that big blue tank with the green topper right there behind you? What's that?
That's my welding gas for me welding.
Do you use that all the time?
Yeah, I actually do quite a lot of welding.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how I came on YouTube, because, you know, I was part of a welding community.
Well, there's this philosophy. It's more of a running joke. This guy, he's got a lot of stuff in his shop, right? And he's been selling off a lot of it and getting better stuff and putting it in the place of the other stuff, right? So people give him a hard time. They say, "Oh yeah, why don't you go and sell that one now?" You know, because he gets a brand new milling machine or a lathe or whatever, right? And they're like, "Oh yeah, that one will be gone in a week." Myself, yeah, these people don't understand. When he gets an opportunity to get better stuff, he's going to go with that better item. So, or if it's something that I haven't, like he'll say, "Oh, I haven't used this in a while. Maybe I'll just sell it," because somebody made a comment like, "Hey, that thing in the corner, you haven't used it in a long time. Why don't you sell that for some meth money?" Because he's like poking at the dude, calling him a meth head, you know. Yeah. So that became one of the running jokes on his channel. Yeah, I haven't used this in a while. I better sell it for meth pretty quick.
Yeah. I know what you come. Am I better? No, I'm better up here on top of the monitor, aren't I? I'm better up there. I think. Better off looking down at me.
Mine looks directly at me, and I look at the monitor, and oh yeah, that's where my camera is. I've got to look at the camera
So
every
you
time.
put that camera back into where it was originally.
Yeah.
You're an awesome fella, Ian. You're an awesome dude. I do the same kind of stuff all the time.
Well, that's why my daughter bought me this plaque. You know, she had this plaque made for me. If you read that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it says hoarding, rearranging. Because you know I don't get.
Rearranging is half the battle.
So I do plenty of rearranging.
Yeah, I do too. A lot of people don't see this because they don't watch my older videos or anything. But if you look behind me, this back here is my kitchen, okay? And the part that I'm sitting in right now is what most people would consider to be a living room, all right?
Yeah.
There's only one other room in my apartment besides the bathroom, and that's the bedroom. And it's about the size of the living room part here, okay? It's a very, very small place. So when they see this angle, they're seeing like, you know, like kitchen and partial like living room type things, you know, whatever. The room's pretty big, but this is only one of two rooms that we have.
Ours is only a two room building, 2 rooms downstairs, living room and the kitchen.
Yeah, that's all I have, pretty much.
Oh.
Like that's right here. That's what I have here. There's like one bedroom over there, you know, right, like behind that wall. And
yeah, well, I have 2 bedrooms. Well, 2 bedrooms and a box room.
Yeah, I don't. I have 550. I have 550 square feet. I don't know what that is in meters.
I don't know either.
Don't ask me.
I can't apologize. I don't measure things in meters. I do measure things in millimeters, but I still don't know how much that is in millimeters. If I knew it in millimeters, I could know it in meters like that. Anyway, how is everyone today?
Yeah, pretty good.
Slowly recovering.
I didn't drink. I was just drinking Pepsi. No, because
I
I'm
didn't drink that.
integrated. And
I didn't drink that much. I drank enough. I only had 1 bottle of beer, but that much rum.
Yeah.
And then 1 whiskey, I think.
Crystal has
No
just
point.
informed. Huh?
No point making yourself ill, you know, for Christmas, is there?
Oh, goodness.
No. Crystal has just informed me that 550 square feet is 167 square meters.
Right. Well, I'm going to keep walking around, trying to tie up at the same time. I am.
Yeah, so we had this, like my housemate, he has a lot to do with Salvation Army, so we went and had Christmas Eve service at a chapel that we go to on a Sunday night, and they always every year put it on. And I said to the guy that was doing it, I said, "Oh, I noticed for the last few years that I've been coming," I said, "you've only had Mrs. Claus there once." He said, "Yeah." He said, "We haven't been able to get anyone to do it." And I said, "Well, if I order myself a proper Mrs. Claus outfit, would you like me to do it?" "Oh, yeah." He said, "If you want to, only if you want to do it." Hey, Johnny. Anyway, so yeah, I ended up doing that this year, and I did it last year too. Anyway, the Santa that came in was the original Santa, but he didn't do it last year. And he said, he spotted me and he's going, I thought I told you to stay at home. I said, now you know full well if I didn't come with you, you would have gotten lost or taken the wrong turn. Well, that was it. Everyone just laughed. And the kids thought that was quite funny. Anyway, so he went about delivering out his lollies and everything to everybody in the church or chapel, because the chapel that we go to is over 100 years old. And yeah, it's really, really old. Beautiful building. And basically I did it for the kids, and they get a kick out of it and think, oh, Mrs. Claus is here tonight too. And because I was sitting in where everyone else sits, so they knew I was there, but they was waiting for the big boy in red. Yeah, no, they had fun. Probably just taking it off. How are you feeling, Johnny?
Well, Johnny's live, or he's talking to him in chat.
He's in chat, yeah.
I'll tell him get off chat and get on here.
I did send him a link.
Right, what I need to do now, I need to move that box over there and that stuff over here. Easy.
Easy
peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, yeah, I was going to say Japanesey, but anyway.
What? Easy sleazy Japanese? What?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Squeezy. Oh.
Lemon squeezy.
Squeezy.
Squeeze it. You know when you squeeze something.
Squeeze it.
Squeeze it.
Yeah.
Squeezing the circle.
Squeeze it.
There you go.
What am I doing? That box has got to go over here. That's what that's got to do. Then that monitor go back over here. See, it's all easy, isn't it? All easy. But it needs to go on something. Raise it up a bit. He's looking at the ceiling.
Wakey, wakey. Ain't that snaky? Wow, that was rude. That's all right, Pixies. Oh, dear. I'm tired now after all that.
What time will you be getting into bed?
Yeah, next question. I didn't go to bed at all last night. I was in bed, but yeah, playing with blasted phone. Then I thought, oh, Hazy's gone live, so oh yeah, I'll watch this for a little bit. And then I realised, oh shit, he was doing that raffle like your morning, and oh yeah, I've got to stay for that. So I went downstairs to the women's cave.
Come on. I don't know, I've got all confused here. I've got in some sort of settings screen instead of video screens.
Yeah.
Home. Press home. There we are. Oh, we're up. Well, hey, David Johnson's live as well.
Yeah, I saw him pop up.
I'll have to say hello to David. I didn't realise you were live. I thought it was
Stacey's live too. Twisted R Racing is live too.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, I know, Pixies. I go through a period of times where I just don't sleep. Like, my mind just doesn't want to shut. Shut
I do
up.
the same thing. You get a little touch of the insomnia, you're just like, nah, I might as well just stay up and drink coffee. Yeah, just stay up and drink coffee. Whatever.
Yeah. I think in my younger day, I did way too much partying, drinking, smoking, and yeah, all that other stuff that teenagers do in their silly growing up years.
I've always been like this, though. Since I was a little kid, I've always had problems, like, sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Always. I've had, like, insanely bad anxiety problems my whole life. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I'm surprised my heart hasn't exploded yet.
Yeah, it can cause a lot of heart problems if you're not careful.
Yeah, I've got, like, missing hair in the front here. I've got, I've got some other anxiety issues and stuff. Yeah, we're.
Shit, and I'm only 52. Well, we'll be 52.
You're not too much older than me.
Looking at it, it was like 375, which to me, yeah, that's pretty decent.
Is it pretty decent?
Count as much.
Oh, yeah. Where we went to the Pixies.
I ducked in
Wow.
Twisted Our Racing and I said Merry Christmas, and then I ducked in Stacy and David Johnson's. And I said Merry
The keyboard stopped. The keyboard's not working.
God damn it.
Oh, this is gonna. Sorry, Shauna, my keyboard ain't working.
That's all right. Not a problem. These things
Use your
happen.
phone, Ian. Use your phone.
Hey, you know, I got a question for you.
Shauna, I'm going to have to leave you. I'm going to have to turn my computer off and restart again.
Yeah, no worries.
See you later.
Oh, did the keyboard? Jesus Christ! I was gonna ask him, did the keyboard come unplugged? Because one of my old computers, if the keyboard came unplugged while you were using it, you would have to restart it for it to work again. It was weird. That computer sucked.
It's crazy.
It was stupid. Like, it was a HP Pavilion computer, and like it was one that somebody had found in a dumpster, and they gave it to me because I didn't have any other computer.
Yeah.
So I was using that piece of junk for, like, I don't know, a couple of years. But I got a couple of years out of a free computer.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's better than nothing, though.
I'm not complaining. Anyway, so.
Well, I've been using my laptop for the last, I don't know, 3 and a bit years. I'd always had a desktop computer anyway, but that went arse up. And my housemate that we share with, he is also my ex-husband. So bonus of that is that, well, he knows a little bit about computers, and he rebuilt my computer for me. So
I don't know enough about a desktop PC to really know how to rebuild them completely from, like, the motherboard up or anything.
Yeah.
But I do know enough about laptops.
Yeah.
I seem to be very intuitive when it comes to laptops, and that seems to be where my attentions want to steer toward, is laptop technology, because this PC technology, these big clunky things, they're about going the way of the dinosaur at this point. Like, a lot of people aren't even bothering with them anymore.
Was it once when I can remember when they bought out the floppy disks, and you had to back everything up on that damn thing. And then they brought it out on the ROM, and then you could use both. But why would you want to use both when the CDs were just as good? I had an old black and white one. Bloody hell. I only paid $50 for it. I thought, oh yeah, my first computer. I learned to do bits and pieces, and yeah, I couldn't do a bloody thing with it.
I had a pretty nice Asus computer for my first computer, and I didn't pay a dime for it. I did a bunch of work for a friend of mine,
Oh, cool.
and it was work that I didn't mind doing. And he was going out cross country anyway, and I told him, "Well, look, you know, if you're gonna go cross country, what you gonna do with that?" He's just like, "Well, I don't know. Freaking, I was thinking about selling it, but I don't think anybody even gives money for these things once they're used." I'm like, "Well, it depends on what you have, and well, you've got a nice board. It's an Asus board, and it's a nice computer, but I don't know what you'd be able to get for it." And he figured that he would only be able to get, this is from his investigations. At the time, he was only going to be able to get like $100, maybe $150 for the computer.
Wow.
So he decided to sell it, to trade it to me for some work that I would do for him. And I did way more than $150 worth of work for that guy. So he definitely made out on the deal.
Yeah.
Just saying. He definitely got the better end of the deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I had that computer for a couple of years, and it was okay. It was all right. But no, he definitely got the better end.
Yeah.
The labor that he got out of me.
Yeah, well, see, Mark doesn't, unless we know the person, but generally it's, and pretty much family that will come and say, oh, look, can you fix this because something's gone guts up in it, or I don't know how to do it. I'm not, you know, I don't know how to do it, and that, and he can sit there and he'll, providing he's feeling well enough, he'll try and sit there and explain, well, this got to go there. You've got to do this first before you can put that there, and then blah, blah, blah. It's over my head. Forget it. And yet I can sit there and I'll put in, say, Apophis, which is a fractal program that I've been using to design my designs for merchandise, because I've decided I'm going to have merchandise. And I went through Teesprings, and so far it's looking pretty good. I've got cups or mugs, t-shirts, jumpers, singlets, phone case covers, pretty much everything on there. They take a percentage of everything that I sell.
Right.
Whatever's sold, they take their percentage out and give me the rest.
Right.
So it's no money outlay, nothing.
What's that?
There's no money outlay or nothing on that, so that's good.
Yeah. I was gonna do Teespring too. I just I haven't investigated enough of it yet. So.
Undead Otter got me onto that one, and he got me onto Lab Streams as well, but I'm don't know about them.
I've known about Teespring for several years. I didn't bother because I didn't care. I'm very apathetic when it comes to YouTube or anything like that, because I just don't care. YouTube is not going to be the thing that brings me millions of dollars or anything, so I don't care. It's fun for my friends, stuff like that, and you know, it's pretty cool for me most of the time. I mean, sometimes I just want to give it the middle finger and just walk away, you know, just like forget it. But no, I stick around because I mean, I like my friends on here, and I you know, that does mean something. But
well, that's it.
The rest of it, like the politics and the merchandising and stuff, I'm just like, yeah. No, none of that matters. It's all about the personal relationships that you build with people on here. That for me at least, you know. Any other consideration is just blown out of the door. I blow it out the nearest airlock like so much fart gas, just like bye.
Yeah, I mean, for me, living over here in Australia and that, and it's great because I get to hang out with you and Hazy and people that I wouldn't, you know, meet here in Australia. And
Right.
to get a sticker or a bit of merch or whatever it is, you know, that comes out from the UK or the USA or wherever, it's like, oh, wow. I'm not, it really, I get so excited over it because, well, someone's taken that little bit of time and effort to say, oh, bugger it, I'll do this. And yeah,
It
but
makes you feel like you're part of the world again.
special, you know.
It makes you feel like you're part of the world again.
Yeah, exactly. And
I totally understand.
we're just so millions of billions of miles away.
Yeah, it's a very remote place.
That's for sure.
Australia's out there, man. It's really, and when you're living in Australia, a lot of people don't understand is that there's not people everywhere in Australia like there is in the UK. The UK is like covered with people. But even the United States has big swaths of the United States where there's nobody out there, but there's like literally nobody out there.
Exactly.
Like in Australia, you've got a big swath of nothing and then person.
Exactly.
You got a big swath of area and then person. And you know, Canada is the closest thing that like Russia.
Yeah.
Those are like the closest things that I could think of to describe to somebody how it is in Australia, because there's a lot of people in Australia. Yes, there are, but there's like these big areas of Australia that has like nothing in it, and then like ranch, like a ranch full of like one family, and then that's it for like 100 or so miles, and like nothing. Yeah, but there's big parts of the United States that are like that.
Yeah.
So,
it's crazy. It's absolute craziness.
Like out in Australia, there's that fence that goes across.
Yeah.
To keep the dingoes away from the freaking sheep.
Yeah.
And that absolutely blew my mind when I found out about that. I'm like, bullshit. Bullshit. I went to the library and I got a book, because this is how long ago this is, okay? I went to the library and I got a book about Australia, and I found out all about it, and I'm like, it blew my freaking mind. I never knew that. And I was a kid, so I'm like, this is bullshit. There's no possible way that there's a freaking fence all the way across the country. It may not be all the way, but it's like pretty much. It's like the longest fence in the world. I'm like, what? Really? So, yeah, it just blew me away that there really is that huge fence out there. And then I saw programs about how they patrol the fence and they fix parts of it and stuff like that. And, you know, they take certain sections down and then they rebuild it so that it's better and stuff like that. And they have to maintain this thing. And I'm like, oh, yeah, there would be a tremendous maintenance cost, wouldn't there? That's crazy.
I ain't buying it.
Yeah, right. And like, it would be a tremendous maintenance cost. And like, I've seen the guys that are out there, and they all have rifles.
Yeah.
Okay. They all have rifles, because there's certain places in the fence where those sneaky little buggers decide that they're gonna freaking jump right over parts of the fence and freaking get them, dude. And like, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. These guys can sit out there and just pick off freaking dingoes all freaking day. And they can freaking, like, they can shoot the tufts of fur off the tips of the ears after a while. Just like, get away from that fence, boy.
I'm watching you. But yeah, over here we've got to have a gun license if you want to own a gun, you
Yeah.
have a gun license.
Yeah, same thing here.
Yeah. That started because of that Martin Bryant. He went apeshit at Port Arthur in Hobart, the Port Arthur massacre. And yeah, he killed quite a few people. Just boom.
You gotta have a waiting period and a background check now because of that whole thing where somebody tried to shoot Reagan.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to. He just tried to.
Yeah.
So that now, and I guess there were people that could have warned everybody ahead of time that he was on his way down to DC to shoot Reagan. So now they say, oh, okay, well, there's going to be a 2 week waiting period for you to get cleared for freaking gun purchase or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not even a federal law like people think it is. That's not in every state.
No.
It's not. Like background check. What background check? They just look at you for like, okay, are you a felon? Are you crazy? No, here's your gun. That's pretty much it, man. It doesn't have to be
27-year-old male from Massachusetts shoots 37-year-old female.
Well, a lot of that thing where a kid shoots an adult or whatever. A lot of that is because of the negligence of adults freaking securing their weapons. Okay, if you're a freaking gun owner, you have a responsibility to secure your weapon so that young people that get pissed off don't go around killing whole families.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not saying you or anybody in particular was like this when they were a teenager, but there are a lot of teenagers out there that are really, really pissed off.
Oh, okay? Yeah.
And there's a lot of depression and a lot of raging hormones and things. And that can make somebody super, super cuckoo.
Oh, gotcha.
In a situation like that, somebody that has access to a firearm, whether or not it's intentional or not, could be a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool, so adults have the responsibility to teach children, okay, this is how you use a gun and maintain a gun and freaking like only use a gun to freaking like for in these situations. You know, don't ever point a gun at anything you don't intend to kill. Like even joking around, playing around, don't even point a BB gun at somebody that you don't intend to put in the grave, dude. You know, that's just common sense, you know. That's the kind of stuff that you got to teach freaking young children. And then if you don't teach them that, they grow up scared to death of guns and like, oh no, guns kill people. No, people use guns to kill other people. No, that's scary. I would never own a gun. Yes, and you're probably one of the ones that would get killed in wartime if war ever reached our shores.
I used to
you know, I'm not saying I'm one of the gun-toting kooks or anything. No, I'm not. No. I've held many firearms, but I've never even fired one.
No. I think the only thing I've ever shot was a slug gun.
I've never fired anything that has a powder charge. I've fired BB guns, pellet guns, and CO2, airsoft, and whatever kind of freaking plastic pellets and plastic disc guns and all sorts of shooty Nerf things and ping pong ball guns and stuff like that. Hell, we even made freaking what do you call it? Those potato cannons.
Oh yeah.
Those damn things that run on like it's a bunch of PVC parts and freaking you unscrew it and you know what you use for propellant? Hairspray. Spray a bunch of hairspray in there. Put the potato in or baseball or whatever.
Yeah.
Light that sucker and stand back and whoop. And dude, you can freaking put a baseball through somebody's house.
Whoa.
Yeah. A potato cannon is not a freaking joke, and it's not something to be played around with. Hang on.
Bless you.
I didn't want to sneeze all over my screen again. I've got to clean my screen. It's really nasty. I've been sneezing on it for weeks, and I keep getting distracted and keep forgetting to like go get the spray to spray my damn screen off. Pardon me. I'm gonna mute for a second.
Oh, fun, Johnny. This is the fun part of the night. Well, it's night time here, but yeah. It's 12 minutes past 2.
Yeah, I know how to. Well, I used to know how. I don't remember. I could look up a freaking set of directions on how to build a potato gun. Shouldn't be any more difficult than looking up the recipe for gun cotton or napalm or thermite. All those things. Those were all in the freaking anarchist cookbook way back in the day. But I didn't know more than freaking a handful of kids that had a copy of it. But
Yeah.
all the kids that had a copy of it were like if the word got out, oh, that kid has the anarchist cookbook. You start seeing black vans driving down the street. No, I'm just joking. That's a conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy theory. Anyway. Now, I mean, having an anarchist cookbook was a very serious thing because it had some dirty, dirty stuff that you could make in there.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't a joke. Pardon. You can make it teaches you how to make napalm and things, you know, and that's some nasty stuff. You don't want to play around with that.
Oh,
because the directions a lot of the time are not complete, and it doesn't give you all the warnings that it should.
Yeah. My eldest sister, she's my only sister now that I've got. We used to go down to her place, her and her husband's place, all the time in Hobart. And I used to be a real scaredy cat of a kid. Mum and Dad will try and walk me past a service station, and that service station would have a garage, and they'd be working on cars constantly. It might be changing a flat tire. It might be doing an oil change. Anything with electric drills going.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be it. Boom. I'm gone. Anyway.
Oh, the air impact would scare you?
I just hated anything. Yeah, real loud, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Mum and Dad couldn't understand why. And I didn't know, so I couldn't tell them. But we went down to my sister's, and my brother-in-law said, oh, bugger it, we'll go to see Francie and Claude, which were my aunt and uncle. They used to do a lot of clay bird shooting. And they had their own shed and everything like that, where the women can go and do lunch or morning tea, afternoon tea for the fellas and get that all done. And we'd be there all day. And we went there. And I said, what are we doing? And Auntie Francie said, oh, it's all right, love. Uncle Claude and Marty and so-and-so and this one and that one are going clay bird shooting. And I went, so what? I ain't going. No, she said, you don't have to go. Good. As soon as I heard the clay bird gun, the guns going off, I screamed. I reckon if they had 100 or 1,000 decibel alarm going off, I'd beat it. Oh. Anyway, the guys had come in and have lunch and straight back out the door. My auntie, who never ever swore in her life, she was but she was lovely. I loved her lots. Fucking door. Auntie Francie, did you say what I just think you just said? Never mind, love, just go. Anyway, Mum, she just went bright red. Anyway, Dad come in and he said, "What's going on here?" Oh, she said, one of the guns went off and Shauna screamed blue murder, and because somebody had come in and got some lunch and didn't shut the door, and because Shauna heard the gun go off, and Auntie Francie just went, "Shut the fucking door." Oh, God. Talk about hilarious. I can laugh because it's so funny. But as a 10-year-old kid, it wasn't so funny.
Right. Okay, Shauna, I got to get going because in about an hour, I'm going to be leaving to go to family Christmassy things
Yeah,
with,
no worries. Thanks for
with Crystal's family. So I got to I got to go get ready. I got to freaking like get a different shirt on and things and blah, blah, blah.
No worries.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
That's
Good night,
all right.
everybody in the chat. Good night, Pixie's channel, if you're still out there. Later, Johnny 5. Thank you, Shauna. Merry Christmas, everyone. Later.
Merry Christmas. And then there was one. Or maybe two. We'll probably have them back later. Ian said he's coming back later, so. And then there were two. So how are you feeling, Johnny? A bit sick? A bit yucky? Jelly belly? Or hungover? I've got my pork in the oven. Oh, lumps in my arm. See? I've got some down there too. Yes, I can remember building bikes for Bianca when she was little. And swing set. Or putting up a swimming pool. That was fun. Not. It's annoying me. I went to have a shower tonight before I left to go out. Climbed out of the bath because our shower's over the bath. I have one leg in the bath and one leg on the side. Guess what? I nearly went, woof! My hip just totally gave out. I'm getting old. I didn't realise it was still in the afternoon over there. Otherwise, I would have left it until about 4 o'clock my time. But I thought, no, I'm probably going to. But I wanted to come on and just wish everybody, our YouTube family, a Merry Christmas. Since it's Christmas Day here today. And, yeah. I'm stuffed. I've had a massive feed. I had a great big piece like that. I'm trying to think what it's called. I know what it is. I just couldn't get my mouth. That tongue around it. Pavlova. Oh, that big. That deep. And having that much cream. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm the only one here. I know Johnny's working. Oh, I'd have put my Chrissy lights on. I've got a Chrissy reef, and I put my lights around the Chrissy reef. No. There you go. Oh, pretty lights. Can you see? No, I can't even see me. Look at me. Look at me. I'll do it this way. I can't have the lights over there. I'll bring them over to me. Hey, I should have worn this. Oh, second thoughts, probably not. That's a bright idea. I can see you. I don't have to worry about power for these. Solar power. I didn't know. I'm going to take them off of there. It's silly. I've got nowhere really to put these lights. And I'm not allowed to put any nails or blue tack or whatever. So use one good. Otherwise, if we do, it's bye bye house. Get the fuck out of here. Type situation. Yeah. La, 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 la. Don't mind me. Dress myself up as a Christmas tree. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. I come up with some weird ideas, I tell you. Don't worry about my big gut. I'm just redecorating my desk and all that jazz, you know, for tomorrow. Oops. Big mess. Big tangle. Okay. Get over there. Thank you. There we go. You can't even see them, but I can. Maybe. Yeah. some of these lights are starting to fade because I haven't had them out in the sun. But it's all good. See, it even comes with one of them. Get the point? And you just stick it in there. And then you stick that in the pointy bit. That pointy bit there. You stick that in the ground. Then you lift that up there. And leave it in the sun. I could show you what I've done. Whoopsie. There we go. What have I done to my monitors? Oh, they're blinking. Oh, Mr. Logitech. There you go. Blue light flashing. Oh, it could be a red light. Well, we know what red lights are, don't we? Ah, dear. I need to move that. Over there. Actually, I'm almost, if I can reach it, get them up there. So, those lights, along that light, just wrap them around there and let them dangle a bit. And because there's another one down that end, where the aircon that is. But Captain Starkers can't really, he doesn't mind them, but at the same time he can't be watching them because of the vertigo. It makes him go, ugh. I'm not turning them off. So yeah, we as I said earlier to Captain Jerk and Ian, we did a me and Steve, which is the guy that he also shares the house with us. Him and I were engaged, but we split up for various reasons. Some people know. Whoopsie. Make a mess, why don't I? A lot of you guys know I've got bipolar, and well, relationships are not good when you've got mental health issues. In some cases, I should rephrase that, in some cases. I ate too much. I paid $12 for these things. There was a later on, I won't say whether she was male or female, but it got back to us that this person had said, oh, look at that, he's down there and she's up there, more or less accusing me of having an affair with my other housemate who is my ex-husband. I mean, I wasn't. Even if I was, it had nothing to do with her anyway. But because of that and the fact that I went off at this person, I really lost it. I just turned around and I said to Steve, look, yeah, well, I better not say stuff. There was things just wasn't sitting right with what was happening. Anyhow, I said to Steve that it's probably best that him and I split for the time being. Maybe get back together at some other stage. Maybe not. I don't know. Just wait and see. The timing, maybe. I don't know. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, well, it's not. You're back. I've been talking to myself. I hope you've been listening. I just rolled up my Christmas lights. But I've got no way to put them in here. Well, I reckon Captain Starkers will want to go to bed at some stage. But I can always turn off here and go downstairs. Oh, okay. So I've been rattling on about anything and everything. I decorated me monitor. I'll get it out eventually. I decorated it with them. Then I didn't like them on there, so I took them off, and now I've just rolled them up. These ones are $1 $12. I don't know what that is in pounds, but yeah. Okay, doc. La di da di da. Johnny. Ooh. Johnny 5. There you go. Ah. Here he is. Johnny 5's in the house.
I thought we're building a bike. It'd be easier if I talked to you by a video.
Yeah. That's all right. I was talking to myself. Okay.
When I said it were in bits, I wasn't joking, you know. Just had to put the handlebars on, the seat, the wheels.
Oh, God.
I'm onto pedals, and then I've got to put them on. Then the basket.
Oh, cute.
And the
Awesome.
belt.
Oh, she'll love that. I'm just imagining her face tomorrow morning.
I've got a big it's a bag that you put around the bike, look.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
What I'm doing, I'm gonna build it now, put it into caravan, and then when she goes to bed I'll bring it into the room and then wrap it all up.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
So I've got about an hour to do it. But I've already put the wheels on and that already.
Oh, yeah.
I can build bikes in my sleep. So.
I used to once upon a time.
I used to think about when bikes all the time. So.
Yeah, I did too.
Just finding something to bloody stand the phone on.
The thing is, I used to love playing with bikes and cars and trains, but my mother and father would buy me dolls, like Barbie dolls and crap like that.
Oh, you twat.
I didn't like them. I ripped the heads off.
Look what's there.
Oh my
For the
God.
handlebars, I've got to take the fucking handlebars back off now.
Oh, bum.
Oh, it's alright, I didn't put them on properly anyway. Just come on. Yeah, I popped them in so I could stand it upside down.
Oh,
I hadn't
boy.
tightened them up. Thank God. It worked out well.
How'd you feel this morning when you woke up? Or this afternoon?
Well, I don't think I've been to bed because I do not feel like I slept at all.
It not shut.
Keno banging up door at bloody 9:30. I'm not. I left an inch worth of Bacardi in that big bottle. I've only just driven car now because I thought there's no way I'll be well over the limit.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I felt like shit really bad. But then Tracy did me a fry up and I felt all right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't stand that first thing in the morning. Oh, especially
And
if
I've had a bath to rehydrate myself. So.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh. Like the world slapped me in the face and went, time to get up. And I'm like, no. I'm very surprised I didn't throw up. I was so warm during night, like I had covers kicked off and that, right? I think I was actually sweating Bacardi. Not drinking that much again, no way.
I did it. Oh, shit.
Right on. Right.
I didn't have Bianca then. No. What did I can't remember if she was born or not when I had her. My brother had not long got married and he had his first year wedding anniversary. Anyway, him and his wife decided they were going to go out for tea this night. Anyway, Chris said, oh, bugger it. He said, we'll come too. He said, help you celebrate, you know. I said, well, they might want to go on their bloody own. Just don't. To me, I don't like going unless they've invited me. But he's, oh, we'll come. Like, oh, he was an arsehole. I didn't like, well, I can't say I didn't like him because I ended up marrying the dopey dick. And more for me. And yeah, so
Tracy went out tonight, fucking nutcases.
We got on the piss. We had 2 jugs of beer. That was fine. And normally I'm not a beer drinker, but I drink beer. We had all the top shelf that was clear, all except for Ouzo and something else. Can't remember what it was. And it had Coke in it and ice. And it was called SARS Blood. We had that, 2 jugs of that. Then we had about 3 or 4 bottles of champagne. And then we went back to the beer, and then we'd done the whole thing over and over and over again until the pub was closed. Anyway, my sister-in-law said to me, come with me. I said, come with you where? She said, I need to go piss. Okay, yeah, I need to go too. And because the women's toilets were outside. While we was inside, we were fine. I wasn't even drunk. As soon as I got outside, that was it. I was pissed as a nit. Anyway, we gets home. I don't know how the friggin' hell we got home. Then we got home by cab. All night. I'm going. And because I had a partial plate. Anyway, I lost them down the toilet, and here I am in amongst the spew and everything in this bloody toilet bowl trying to fish out these false state.
Good job you didn't say that to me earlier, you know.
Yeah, probably just as well. Otherwise, you'd be going.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't. I woke up a couple of times and I thought, I don't feel good at all.
I wonder how Hazy fared up.
No, I wanted you. I know you had to go shopping today. That'll have been fun.
Oh, he'd have a hangover for sure.
What the?
Poor bugger.
Be honest. They're not straight where they're supposed to be.
Actually, he did another live.
Oh, yeah, no, he did.
He went live.
I think he only did that because Kate told it clamped off downstairs. I don't know what I would be thinking carrying on till bloody nearly 5 in the morning.
Oh, God.
No, I've got another bottle of that, but no way am I drinking it like I drank that.
Mark and I,
You can't do a bottle to yourself in one night.
I can't drink rum.
You still had over half a bottle of Coke, so I'm more or less drinking it.
Hey, Alex. Merry Christmas.
Yo, Alex, I can't see it, chat. All right. Hello. Need to get that handle straight. Put the stabilizers on. I'm getting there. I'll put stabilizers on next, and then it'll stand up.
Mrs. Claus is back in the house. Yeah, he wiped himself out totally.
Tell me why, I'm still a bit delicate.
Oh.
Because if I've got these Mogrits, because none of these bloody standards fit these wheels.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, Alex, I was absolutely hammered. Well, first I went on bloody Facebook and started singing, and then fucking they banned me.
It'd be only a
No, I
24-hour ban, though,
message
wouldn't it?
saying the show was being shut down because Sony owned the rights to some of the songs I was singing.
It's bloody ridiculous. I mean, I've seen
So
other people do it.
I replied to Sony and just call them a set of miserable fuckers.
I saw that. Yeah, I gave you the thumbs up on that one.
I deleted it this morning because I don't fancy going against Sony.
I told
you the cat.
Marcus about it, and he goes, "What twats? If you're not making money off it, what harm are you doing? You know?"
It's Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve and all.
Big sakes.
Right, that's one stabilizer on. I quite like building stuff. Whenever my brother buys any furniture out, he rings me to put it together.
Oh, God. Oh,
He's an accountant. He's very intelligent, but when it comes to common sense stuff, he's useless. No, he once paid £100 to get a squirrel out of his loft.
Holy crap.
So you should have run me for a £5. He went, "Oh, it was scary. We're running around it loft on the night." I went, "And? Fucking squirrel."
I was going to say, he probably would have been better off getting Ian. Oh, golly gosh. Well, I didn't go to bed Saturday night. Well, I did go to bed, but I was lying there. And then as soon
I'll
as
sleep tonight.
I'll sleep well, that's for sure.
No Facebook tonight. No YouTube for me tonight. I'm going to watch a movie. Well, I've got to go to my mum's first because my mum's got Luke a big gaming chair.
Oh, okay.
And it fastens to a metal frame with steering wheels and pedals, proper like being in a car.
Ah, cool.
But we've got to wait while he goes to bed first. It's the back of my mum's van.
Oh.
So I'm going at 8 o'clock to do that, and then I'm going to pick Anna up. Then I'm dropping presents off at Chloe's. So I won't be stopped till about 10 o'clock tonight. I'm thinking of cooking the meat tonight as well, and then I don't have to piss about tomorrow. All I have to do is veg then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because it's so hot here during the day, I'm cooking all my meat. Like my chicken, well, that's done. I've got
My mum's just said
moment.
that was funny. My mum sent a picture of herself with tape over her mouth and little Christine that she looks after that she talks to. Right, stabilizers are on.
Oh, cool.
So now it's back seat and basket. And that.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
I'm just hoping I can get the clip into this somehow. I might not put the basket on. I might put the basket on afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I want it to have on the front properly first.
Yeah.
But after, I can always put the basket back on and then put like some tie wraps around it or something.
Yeah.
Because it clamps to the steering wheel, to handlebars.
Oh.
Makes it easier for me then as well.
Yeah, I have
until I had a bit.
Baz is going around throwing snowballs on Messenger to all his YouTube friends. One of my YouTube friends got one as well, and they sent it to me. So
He's doing Did you say he's doing that?
Yeah, Baz.
I don't know it. Right.
My
Now I've
father
got to put the
Basil when everyone used to call him Baz. And it seems funny hearing it actually after all these years of my father being gone.
I used to get called Johnny all the time at school. Pass the rubber, Johnny. Matter of fact,
I used to get called Clarky. And the boys always got called Clarky.
you know them like Victorian desks with lids?
Yeah.
Anybody would say it to me, I'd put their hand in and slam lid down.
Or I'd get called Shauna who, Shauna Boo. And oh Jesus, I used to hate it with a passion. And I'd bite back all the time, every time.
I hated high school, me. Oh, I've lost my nuts. Oh, there they are.
I was going to say, I not poor old Tracy wants them.
Oh, I could have lost out last night. I wouldn't have noticed it today.
I had a joke to tell you, but you're so off your face. I don't know. You're not even going to even be able to comprehend what I was going to say. Anyway, Mark said to me, I think poor Johnny might have had a bit too much to drink. And I said, you reckon?
Oh, our hammered, proper hammered. I'm basically giving myself alcohol poisoning.
Okay, Alex. Yeah, Janet Pickering came in too.
Yeah, I know. I thought, oh shit. I thought I woke her up with pinging or something. Right, see how this basket goes on. I'm nearly there, actually. I've just got to go stick it in the caravan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not putting the wrapping thing on it till I've got it in now. Yes, I rip it. Blah, blah, blah. Could do with another drink. My mouth is dry as a nun's throat.
Have a water.
Yeah, definitely water.
No gin.
Right. Oh, no. Bloody hell does that go? Ah. I think. How the frick does that go? Ah, like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Alex, cool.
Right, so where's the other bit?
Yeah, he's saying I know the story Ian was telling about the man getting a record deal. That's DJ Ian Entertainment, who knows that woman he was talking about.
Priscilla Presley, wasn't
Yeah, something like that.
it? Is that it?
Geez, I've had a funny feeling in my lip along there. It's like pins and needles.
I'm just trying to figure out how this bloody seat goes.
Ah, feels weird.
Oh, shit. Then I've got the bell to put on just when I thought I'd finished.
And I can't think that I've eaten anything different.
I had to go about 30 miles to get this bike. And they said they could use it for me for free. I
Yeah,
had to come back a week later for it. I thought, oh, I'll just take it now.
yeah.
I wish I'd have bloody said to do it.
And kids' bikes can be so goddamn fiddly. Because you can do
This
an
way-
adult bike within 5 minutes.
This were £130 then.
Oh,
A lot of money. What is that? Right,
We've
they had a
got a
little
bike
bike.
we've got a bike shop just down the road here from us. And for a little trike, oh, like two-wheeler, and then it's got the train and wheels like the one you got for Kena. I want nearly $300 bloody for that.
Listen, she's got one in the shed, mint condition. It's got like loads of bubbles all around it, and it's pink.
Yeah.
But well, she had a bloody heart sat on an Elsa bike. So here we go, one Elsa bike. She has been a good. Seen that? That's mainly Keena's present. Seen all that lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Goes right under the tree as well.
Oh, wow.
I need a bloody
Hey,
screwdriver.
Vertex.
Yo, Vertex.
Merry Christmas. It's officially Christmas Day here in Australia. That's why I've called it whatever I called it.
I forgot it made Christmas already. We had a drink then.
No. I'm saving that for tomorrow. I'm just too tired. I wouldn't enjoy it.
Right, that's there. Nearly done. Oh no, I've got belt to put on.
Oh, that's true about that. True, Alex. Yeah. Oh, guess what I went and done today?
What did Alex put?
If you move around the YouTube world, you find out a lot of stuff in other live streams.
I don't bother with.
Yeah.
I only ever use YouTube for stuff. I never used it like I use it now.
Yeah. I mean, I go for Dr. Pimple Popper and all that sort of stuff, but now she's on TV, I don't really worry about watching and following on YouTube anymore. She's got her own channel on TLC, I believe.
That's supposed to make a big thing, you
know. Oh, you know how Hazy dyed his hair pink?
Yeah.
And I think it was Doug Sweener or Neil Coulson. I can't remember which one. And I said, I was going to dye my hair purple. And they turned around and said, you wouldn't do that, would you? And I turned around and said, yeah. Well, guess what I went and done? Ian's in the house.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly, silly, silly.
Dilly dilly.
Not true.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to football.
What do you mean good night, Johnny?
I said not tonight.
You look fit as a fiddle.
I had a cry up. I feel better now, and I've had a bath, so I'm feeling better. I'm
still tidy up in here. I haven't got so far. I was on earlier with Shauna. but my keyboard died on me for some reason.
Oh, that was weird.
So, very weird. It's because I told you, I'd shown you I'd moved everything about and tidied up.
It didn't
So,
like being moved.
It didn't like being moved or something. So I've had to go and find another keyboard or two. I'm bracking around. I won't be on too.
Yeah,
I won't be on too long. I've things to do.
Jerk left.
I've just Mike. I've nearly done it though, Ian. Look.
Oh, cute.
Johnny, I've not even started wrapping mine up yet.
Merry Christmas.
This is the last thing to do. This bike.
I've not started. I need to start. That's why I said I won't be on so long, Shauna. I need to start wrapping these Christmas presents up.
Yeah, no.
Hey, did you hear that, Johnny? Christmas presents. There's more than one.
We didn't worry. We didn't worry about presents here, just for the three of us. I mean, it'd be different if we had the grandkids and stuff, but not seeing them either. So what's the point? We'll wait until.
Yeah. Check out all them presents.
Woo!
Can't see them.
Oh,
Talk. Wow. Talk while you're doing it.
There, can you see all them lot?
Wow.
Loads of presents.
Keena is going to have a ball tomorrow.
Oh, isn't she white? I'd love to be flying the wall.
You can't see the other ones. The other ones are under the tree. The small under that lot. The main present is what she wants here. The Elsa bike.
Oh, Alexander's in. I've got chat up now, and Alexander's in the house. Hello, Alex. Hello, Vertex. Hello, Ken. Merry Christmas to you all.
Yo, Ken.
Ken goes, Johnny is Santa Clara.
I was asking him for advice. I felt like I was going to die.
What the hell's that?
What the hell?
Who was that?
Oh, the bell.
It works. Well, I just got to put my baby seat on the back, and I've finished it.
Vertex says send him a link. Sean, I can send him a link, but
Yeah, you can do it.
I don't think he's in me hangouts.
It's in mine, but I'm using my phone, so.
So Alex has been talking about me. Oh, and I'm reading the chat here. So I only thought I told you the story about Priscilla Presley. Wow. So I did. When you've had enough. You kind of forget, can't you, when you've had enough, what you did the night before.
Oh, I deleted that, but you watched it first, didn't you?
I watched it. I was in bed. Oh, listen, I've done myself this morning. I was in bed, feeling a little bit rough, so I went on YouTube watching. But for some reason, the time on my iPad is 2 hours in front. Then it got to 10 o'clock. I thought it was actually 12 o'clock on my iPad. I thought I'd better get out of bed before it's the afternoon. So I got up and it was only 10 o'clock.
Oh, God. Well, after Hasey finished his second live show, just before he finished, I found out that Johnny was on, so I thought, I'm starting to feel tired now. I'll go and watch Johnny's show. And then I stayed until Johnny finished. And then I went shopping. And then I cooked tea. And then 10 o'clock I left here at night. Went to this chapel thing for the kids. So that they could see Santa and get a lolly off him and have a big feed up. supper come breakfast, and then come home and sung a heap of Christmas carols.
Oh,
And I was glad to get home to get that wig off, I tell you, because my head was cooked by the time I got home.
oh, Ken, if you send me some dragon's milk, I will love you forever. He's going to go, Ken. I'm just drinking at the moment. I'm drinking some La Goodale IPA at 7.3%.
How do you drink whiskey like that and then still be fine next day?
See you later, Ken. Thanks for stopping in. Merry Christmas.
I thought, oh no. And I was so warm like that. I think I'm actually sweating Bacardi.
I didn't drink that much last night, Johnny.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm not a real big drinker.
Whatever.
So I'm going to be on my ass, I think, tomorrow.
One built bike. Hey. It's official when you ring the bell.
Woohoo!
£130. I must be mental.
Listen, Vertex is saying, yes, I did drink a lot. I wouldn't, listen, I wouldn't take my yellow jacket off. It's bloody freezing in here. How do we get Vertex a link, Johnny?
Hang on.
I've got him on the Hangouts, but I'm using my phone.
Right, I'll tell you what. Vertex, I'm going to post my email address here, and then you send me a message in Hangouts, and I'll send you the link.
I just sent him a link in Hangouts.
So stupid. That
I remember my name.
Oh, I'm stiff as a board, man. I'm not dancing, Warren. Did I dance at all?
Hey, Vertex.
It was cold. Hey, it was cold. I did a video this morning. I need to upload it. Walking into the garage after last night.
I'm going to have to see that. You can just imagine that man going like that. What the bloody hell happened here then?
That's exactly what I said. I walked in, I went, bloody hell, how can you have a party on your own in a shed?
Oh, man.
Vertex, no noise. Can't hear you. Your mouth's moving, but there's nobody in.
Oh shit, the handlebar light straight. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That Johnny, you need one of these.
Oh, I'm not drinking tonight.
that one went down beautifully.
I've got a.
What did you say?
I've got a bottle of what's it called? Brandy downstairs. I have with me brandy, lime, and bitters.
Alex says party. He said, for God's sake, more like a lock-in. Yeah, definitely a lock-in.
Everybody was drunk, but nobody wanted to shut down.
No, that's it.
Oh, Vertex. I don't actually remember much of last night.
Hi, Laura. Merry Christmas.
Right. Oh yeah. And then it's ready.
Oh shit!
Mrs. Santa Claus made her appearance.
It's 5 p.m. I've not even started wrapping the presents yet.
John, what you gonna do? Bike?
I've stuffed it in. I'm busy. Oh, could do it with stand a sale. That's why I asked if I were dancing last night, because my legs are killing today.
Stop it, shut up. Sick.
Yeah. No way to chat talk to
You're shooting at me.
Fucking
Yeah.
You know, last night. I think everything but a farting contest went down last night. Everything.
Oh man. I was last night.
Round, and this guy wanted to know fucking what day it was, and this guy just got out of work and didn't want to go home with his wife, and this guy, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh God.
I got no sympathy out of Tracy this morning. No.
Should think none either. Come on, Ian. Sort yourself out, lad.
Why don't you wrap the stuff while you're in there?
Somebody broke a moped.
I'm trying to connect my iPhone to my computer, and it seems like none of the leads I've got work. My keyboard stopped working. I must have been throwing whiskey around all night.
You know, you were throwing it down your throat. Holy shit.
Alex, thanks for the advice about the email address, but that is only, if I should say, it's not my real email address. I use that email address for everybody and anybody. But it's not really mine. It'll get through to me on it. It'll get through to me on it, but it's absolutely full of spam. But
these reflectors are stupid.
Let's see what else happened.
I've done it anyway.
I don't think she needs these reflectors. I'm stupid.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks for the advice anyway.
I'm taking these reflectors off. She's not going to ride at night with me.
No.
Yeah, but by law,
they don't fit. It's got reflectors on the wheels, but these don't even fit properly. They don't bend like they're supposed to.
How can you lose everything in here?
Quite easily in there.
There's plenty of hiding spots.
You put something down and then poof, it's gone. I think
Yeah.
He puts his stickers on the ceiling because there's no room for them.
you put those hand grips on backwards.
You know when Hazy said he was dying.
The rubber holdy things are on backwards, John.
What?
You know when
The rubber holdy things are on backwards.
You're not catching me out. It's fine.
I'm going finding a proper lead. I'm finding another lead.
The best way to put them on is with hairspray.
They're already on.
Yeah, take them off. They're on backwards.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I'm not falling for that one. I've come round a bit now.
Wait, let me see them. Let me see them. The hand grips.
Hang on. I've done put on there.
I wouldn't lie to you about bicycle.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, that comes out backwards.
I think I'm not mine up. Am I there? Oh, yeah, me. Should have asked that question last night.
Got another one. So, Shauna, what time are you thinking of going to bed then?
Well, it's 3:11 here at the moment, so Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Are you serious? It's like 12 noon here.
It's
10
10
past
past
5.
5
Yeah.
here. Hey. Anybody think we lived in the same country? Ian?
Right.
You know when Hazy dyed his hair pink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm dyeing mine purple tomorrow. Well, today now, actually. I'm going.
Right,
Oh.
ready?
That was really nice.
Right,
That
I'm gonna
was
go
so nice. I am going to have another one.
I'm just going to put this in caravan so she can't see it when she gets back. And then when she comes home and she's in bed, I've got a big bag that you put around them.
Cool.
Johnny, I need you to watch this, Johnny. Are you watching? You're watching. Look at this. Oh, look at that.
Here we go again.
Johnny, you need one. Johnny, you need one.
I don't. I really don't. I'm still in the same t-shirt from last night. I really don't.
I'm going to follow that with a little chaser, I think. Little chaser.
You've got a cast iron constitution there, Ian.
You got your grandkid a bike for Christmas?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
All she's gone on about is an Elsa bike.
I'm only doing this, Johnny, so I can. Sorry, Vertex. So I'm only doing this, Johnny, so I can make some room in the shed. That's another.
Just like it.
Yeah, and I only drank that rum last night because I want to make a lamp out the bottle.
No, because he had to go pee, and he needs somewhere to go. So he had to empty a bottle up.
I was sweating
He
sure.
took
I
an
was
That's why I kept disappearing last night. Kept going for a pee at Grady.
Hey, check your garbage pail. See if there's any pee in there.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I did piss in the wardrobe, so that's a bonus.
Our next door neighbour, when I lived, like, growing up in Tassie, we lived in a little place called Ross, and my brother Peter, he was in Vietnam. Anyway, he come home, and because Mum and Dad put on a massive big piss up for him, and because he come home safe and sound and everything. Our next door neighbour, she got that blind blotto drunk. She went to bed, she woke up, she had to go to the toilet. Well, the next morning she woke up inside a wardrobe, wringing wet. She dreamt that she had to go to the toilet, thought that going to the wardrobe was the toilet, didn't think any more about it, peed in the wardrobe and just fell asleep. And that's where she stayed all night.
nah.
She was blottoed.
How I got that bed, that fold down bed down last night, I have no idea.
Oh, I can tell you how you did that.
Just watch the video.
And guess what? I deleted that video. I wonder why.
I will tell you, you got it your chair. You'd strap yourself in.
It was only loosely tied. It don't click in yet. I ain't been to scrapyard yet. I'm gonna go to scrapyard and get a seat click for it.
Right.
Right, it's all done. Ready? Gonna love that, ain't you?
She's gonna love that. Oh, have you got the?
Right, I'm just gonna go hide it in the caravan.
What Sean? What have you got? Oh, like.
Oh.
The solar powered.
Hey!
Woohoo!
I have stand here holding it. What's it hanging upside down? There we are. Hold it.
I was thinking about putting these over that light there. You
Right.
can see it in the mirror.
Just start. My breath is just starting to freeze in here. I better get Anita.
You need one of those foot electric blankets or a heating pad that you can put across your shoulders when you're in the shed.
I'm like a whale. Got an extra layer of fat on me. Okay, but
Yeah,
my nose gets cold.
Yeah, mine does.
They have those.
It slopes.
And then the missus screams when I stick it in between her cleavage.
Oh my boy.
You get a heated fan.
Alex wants to know where you put them nuts.
Alex, I'm keeping that one quiet. That's why you only see one hand when I'm on here.
No telling secrets out of school.
Vertex, that's what I've got. I'll find it in here somewhere. I think.
You hang it from the ceiling behind you.
It's behind me. Oh no, it isn't. Actually, I don't know where it is. I lost it. How can you lose it? Oh, it's easy in this place, isn't it, really? Ah, found it.
Ian peed all.
Oh, yeah, I've got one. This is Anita.
I have one of them.
Vertex. Found it.
Yeah.
This is Anita. He's not.
I have one of them, but mine's all up.
Alex is asking me where she is. She's here. She's keeping me warm.
I'll get in.
Oh yeah, we know that one. He got me on one.
Don't freeze.
I think it was the first time I come on YouTube, and I think it was on Hazy's show the first time. He said something. What?
Yeah.
It went over my head, and then I realised that's what he was doing. Dude, I had a fun moment.
So what'd you get for Christmas?
I'm just having a quiet one at home.
Yeah.
Do you get a guitar stand?
Yeah, probably sit around and play the guitar pretty much all day after I finish eating.
Oh dear. I feel a bit bad now. You know the neighbour upstairs is a bit of a tosser.
Yeah.
You just brought Keen around a little present.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
very nice.
I bought them fuck all. But if I buy something now, they'll know I've just bought it because they've just got me something. Never mind. I'll do it next year.
Right, my missus is making signs through the window that my tea's ready because it's it's 5:20 here. So
Okay.
I'm going to wish you all, Sheena, a Merry Christmas, and we will catch you, no doubts, maybe later on Natasha's show.
Yeah,
Maybe.
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I forgot about her show. I won't be there. I'll say hi and chat or something, but I've got to go build Luke's gaming chair.
Yeah. Right, Vertex, Merry Christmas to yourself. Shauna, you look stunning as an elf.
Yep, no worries. Merry Christmas, Ian.
You're not an elf, you misses Christmas.
Yeah, get right.
Got it? I'll catch you later, mate.
See you
No
later.
worries.
Alexander, you have a Merry Christmas as well. Right, off.
He's gone.
I watched his videos and fell into the wrong hands. Two streams and jump ship.
Right, hang on. Have I done now? Yeah, I'm done. Oh, I'm done for 2 hours and I've got to go do it all again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I might cook all the meat tonight when I get home. Then I don't have to ask about with that tomorrow. I've got turkey, roast beef, and roast pork.
We've got chicken and
Well,
pork.
they will be roasted when I've cooked them.
I'm doing all my meat tonight because it's going to be stinking hot here tomorrow. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, definitely. It gets a bit bloody hot in it with you.
I hate the heat, and I'll show you why.
You picked the wrong country, really, though, didn't you?
I'll see if I can present myself.
It's Christmas Eve here.
Yeah, it's Christmas morning here. That's
I know.
why
Feet swell up, don't
I'm gonna make a ham and mashed potatoes and corn.
oh, yum. I haven't tried it, but I'll try anything once, as long as it's to do with food.
you mean sweet corn, you mean?
I love sweet corn.
Oh, your feet are filling up with water.
Mm.
Edema.
Yeah, lymphedema.
Did you get compression socks?
Yeah, but it's so hot to wear here. It just irritates my skin, so I don't wear them. That's why I'm looking at when we move to Tassie, it's going to be cooler. Yeah, it does get hot down there, but not the extreme that it does up here.
Well, I got the opposite. Port circulation because it's cold.
Probably going from one extreme to another in some respects, but I'd rather sacrifice heat for cold.
Well, you fill your tub halfway up with cold water and sit on the edge of your tub and put your feet in the tub. With me, I got to put that little heater fan next to my feet.
Yeah. Well, so I have an aircon go all night in my room, which runs the actual aircon, but also fan as well. So the fan's cheaper to run than the aircon. I've got to have that going pretty much all year round up here.
Yeah.
Even our winter's warm.
Mine spreads up to my my neck. I'm either got my upper parts swelling up.
Yeah.
Or my feet.
Yeah. That's why I very rarely, unless I'm at home, very rarely wear shorts with my legs. Sometimes it doesn't really faze me that much. Other days I go through periods where I feel like a freak and I won't go anywhere. I'll stick at home. But I know I've got to do stuff, so.
It pisses me off. I wake up every 20 minutes. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm seeing a doctor for it now.
Yeah.
They give me pills, but the pills are supposed to make you pee. The water don't work.
I can hear it out in the front room quite loud. You might want to think about wrapping up anyway.
Yeah.
And check on the meat.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take some tablets on that. Not before
Yeah.
And stay away from the salt.
I don't eat a lot of salt.
Stay away from salt.
I don't even cook in salt. Because my idea is that, well, if I put salt in the veggies, I'll time I dish it up.
Anything with sodium. Chinese food.
Don't eat a lot of Chinese.
Yep. Bacon.
Yeah, don't eat a lot of bacon.
Tracy got my daughter Anna, who's, you know, that one who's a bit of a bugger with lads.
Mm.
She's actually single for once in her life. And look at cards she got.
God.
So I put LOL. I was going to put to whoever that may be.
Oh, God. I just got to go and check this mate, guys.
I need something to eat soon. My stomach's doing that alcohol poisoning feeling again. So is anybody coming around? Are you going anywhere tomorrow then, Vertex?
Am I coming out to the Ukraine tomorrow?
No, it says you're going out for Christmas.
No. I'd probably just go down to my shop and sit there.
I'll give you a shout once everybody's settled.
I'm all right with it. You know, you get used to it.
And you got family to go visit?
No.
No.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I've got ones that are coming that I don't even particularly like, so you're all right.
It's pretty much just me and the cats.
It's all right. I'm going to be surrounded by people I don't particularly like tomorrow. So if I haven't drink any more rum, innit?
I haven't had rum in a long time either. I'd like to get my hands on some rum.
It goes down nicely, but fucking hell, does it affect you afterwards? Right. So that's Anna's card. The other presents are at the door.
If it's good rum, you know, it's
I'm
worth
just making
it.
sure I've got everything sorted. Let me just ring my daughter a minute. Won't be a sec.
Man, that kid's gonna freak out when she sees that little bicycle. I remember getting my first. Well, I remember getting a bicycle. Man, I was so happy. Panel disappeared. Oh, I forgot to hit the thumbs up button. I don't know. Can you see me? He might have clicked it off to do something in the room. Privacy. Lovers should do.
And he's back in the room. I'm just making sure my daughter's got everything. It's first time I've been. My daughter Chloe, she's not actually DNA wise mine, but I brought her up since she was 2.5. This is first Christmas without her. She's having it at a new house. She's got a new house now. It's her first house. So she wants to have it at home with her mum and that. It's first time without her. She's 21 now, so that's 20 years of having her with me every Christmas.
Who, your daughter?
You what? You what, Vertex?
Your daughter?
Yeah, Chloe. I've got 3 girls and a boy, and then 3 grandkids.
Yeah, it's a big family.
But I've got a boy who wants to be a girl. My daughter Anna, who's Keena's mum, she's bisexual. My 15-year-old called Kaya, she says she's asexual, whatever the fuck that means.
They can produce on their own.
She said she's not attracted to whether the male or female, it's the personality. So I don't know. I said you watch too much fucking YouTube. Don't we all?
I watch a lot of YouTube, but I do it for learning purposes only.
Yeah, I learn a lot of stuff off. Like this new machine I've got for engraving and that. I've already linked a few videos on using it. Amazing what you can learn on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm done now.
You can watch people go fishing in Australia, and then you can watch people go clothes shopping in the UK, and then you can watch people work on cars in America.
Yeah. Cool, isn't it?
Shadow, welcome. Merry Christmas. We've just started getting these here in Australia.
Well,
Yep.
one of my favorite YouTube channels is Australian. It's called Mighty Car Mods.
And,
Wait a minute.
the right way. And those ones. They're the only ones I can get.
Oh, I've never seen those.
I don't know where they come
We'll
from.
look for those later today. Now they're upside down.
USA.
I know what those are. I actually buy the cereal. They sell a Reese's Piece of cereal.
Oh, okay.
It was on sale for $2.
These have got peanut butter in them.
I could make myself a bowl of cereal. If my ass was hungry. Yeah, well, I only eat once a day.
I'm like that.
The next time I'll eat, let's see, it's 12:34. The next time I'll eat will probably be
I've not had the cereal. We can't get the cereal here.
6 o'clock.
But I've always liked to try different stuff. So I've seen, or actually a friend of mine gave me a packet of these and she said, here, try this. And she'd been over to America and she bought a whole heap back with her.
Yeah.
She gave me a packet of them.
I have a
And-
friend in Canada that can't get peanut butter Captain Crunch, so I mail some to him.
I thought, oh, and just by chance, I happened to spot these in at Coles, which is our local supermarket over here. And I paid $1.50, I think it was. I thought, yeah, I'm grabbing them. But yeah,
You know,
I'm not buying anything like
I
that.
have candy machines. I will empty them out. I put them in different places and people buy candy out of them and then I empty the money out later.
Yeah.
I go around, drive around with keys, collect my quarters. I have soda machines out there, I got water machines out there, arcade machines, mostly at laundromats.
Oh, that was cold.
So when people are doing laundry, they can play some video games and get candy and soda.
Yeah.
They split. I give the place a cut. Or they just buy the machines from me. It's cheaper just to buy the machine.
Yeah. I haven't had a look at it properly yet, so.
You can get a Pepsi machine for like $300.
Oh, okay.
Put it on your front porch. Somebody walks up, they put $1 in it, they get a Pepsi, and then a month take all the dollars out and go buy Reese's.
Mm.
That's tea sorted. I'm gonna have
Christmas
some,
Day and done
fried-
it first, Alex, and then I'll
Or a cutter.
get into it.
Understand how to use it, Shauna, as you need to make me a step-by-step video because the software is more clear. For a plotter, a vinyl cutter,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
huh?
Hmm. Dude, it's 3:40 here now.
I have a plotter. You need it because when you restore an old machine like Space Invaders or Defender or just an old pinball machine, you need stencils.
Yeah.
The vinyl sticks. So if you vectorize your graphics, you can cut them on a plotter, and then like layer by layer, you can just put this. Because some of these machines are so old that the sides are just destroyed. You gotta resurface them, primer them, paint them, put the artwork back on, and then people pay you big money. No, there's more to arcade machines than a lot of people think.
Oh, for sure.
There's all kinds of ways to make money off of them. You can fix them, you can vend them, you can flip them, which means you buy them for a little bit of money, clean them up and sell them for more money.
Mm.
You could trade them for stuff. You can rent them out.
Oh, that should feed me nicely. I'm having Italian steaks, onion rings, and oven chips.
Oh, yum.
I did buy onion rings. You got it onion
Apart from
rings.
my food, I can't eat them.
Well, they were on sale. Everything over here, most of the good stuff's on sale toward the middle of the month or the end of the month. In the beginning of the month, you're never going to catch a good deal because they have food stamps. They put all the bullshit on sale.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yum. Creamy.
I took care of his grandkids. If somebody bought me a bike for Christmas, I'd pee myself. Last year, I bought a bike for my birthday. It cost me $1,250.
Wow.
Yep. I got a video on YouTube.
Making sure it's all on.
I can't write it, but I have it. How to use the software for it. It's hard one. You know, some of those plotters are old and the software only works on certain operating systems. Like Windows XP or Windows 98 or I mean, like, to get a newer one, it's expensive.
Hmm.
Actually, it's cheap in this area. You can get vinyl all day long, but the problem is getting somebody to scan the graphics. You need a big scanner, especially for the panel where the hand controls are on an arcade machine. Some people try to replicate it so they can recreate it and sell it. You know, so they don't make certain parts for old arcade machines anymore. It's up to the person restoring it how they're going to do it, you know? So we look at stuff like 3D printing now because of if they don't make a plastic part anymore, you got to make it yourself. And that's what I like about Australia because that's the way it seems like they do everything. They can't get their hands on anything, so they make it themselves.
Mm.
They have some sick-ass fast cars in Australia. Really good mechanics.
Okay, cool.
Let's just say Australia is the capital of Plan B. You can't get Plan A. They always have a Plan B. They'll always have a second way to do something.
Oh, I do love these. Oh, yum.
This is a newer one. I bought it brand new. Holy shit. Well, I'll bet Windows already has drivers for it then. Look at that thing. It is fucking white. You gumming the hell out of that thing.
No, that's my tea on.
E5 sheets.
Oh, dear me. That's me done then, apart from that gaming chair for Luke. Anna better behave tonight. I told her she could stop tonight and Christmas Day, and that's it. She can bugger off back home.
Mhm.
She'll be getting on my tits then. She's a manic depressive, so all she does is fucking moan.
So
Right,
after
I'm going to go, guys, because I'm just sorting my dinner out.
All right, Johnny.
So Merry Christmas, and I'll try and get on Natasha's, but I don't think I'll be able to. I'll try.
Yeah, okay.
no, I mean just
Might
take
be-
it today.
If I set, I'll be able to go on at 7 for about half an hour, and then I've got to set off at 1:30.
Yeah.
So I'll see you later.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Don't worry about us. Enjoy your holiday, dude. Take your granddaughter out, let her ride the bike around. Like a racetrack.
Yeah, well, we're just going to have probably, well, it will be cold meat and salads and, well, it's only going to be the two of us for lunch and then it'll be three of us for tea, so, and just do salads again for tea time.
Yeah, don't be no rush to get back out here.
Mm.
The people will just try to make you miserable. Well, it's that time of year. Misery loves company.
Mm.
Yeah, gonna be Mr. Santa Claus. You're gonna be Mr. Santa Claus. Go stand out in the road and throw eggs at cars driving by.
I mean, there's days where I just feel like, ugh. But because I feel there, I don't want other people around me to feel there. So I try to keep my bleh under control and put on that happy face.
I'm just gonna play my guitar and then I'm gonna go down to my shop.
Yeah.
Pull the tarp off of one of the machines, pull it out, turn the camera on, and start filming me restoring it.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Point out what I need to do to it, see what I have for parts of my shop, make a list of stuff I need.
Yeah.
That's how I haven't made a decent video in a long time. I think I want to pull Cubert out tonight. Yep.
Yeah, I did that a fair bit when I was younger. Throw eggs at cars, or especially cars that people drove that I didn't like that person. It might have been old Mr. Jones driving down the main street.
What?
Or Tomato.
I don't like the people around here. They hit my car and they just take off.
Yeah.
And my car was parked in a parking spot. They'll open the door up and dent it. So I throw eggs at them. It cost me $6,000 to paint that car. It wasn't cheap. And I did the labor.
I've put a spud up someone's exhaust pipe once.
You ever with that port before?
Yeah, I turned it on.
Huh?
I turned it on again.
Okay. Well,
It was like candy.
me bending over at the moment's not real good.
Yeah, no, I've already turned it
Yeah,
back
right.
on again. I gave it another 100, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Hangover Daisy. This guy wanted to hit himself in the face last night.
Ah.
Remember that? I was like, nah, don't do that, man. Do Could have woke up with a black eye. Yeah, me too. I like finishing most of the stuff I start. If you go look at the header on my YouTube channel, it's a big orange car that I started and finished.
Yeah.
I got two more cars to do. I got 62 and a 64 T-Bird.
Easy. Merry Christmas, Daisy.
Yeah, dude, you were
You was awesome, man.
I finished this. You sure didn't. He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna hit myself in the face." Oh, it's Vertex. I love that faggot. Oh, he's such a good guy. I was like, "What the hell? What did I do to you, man?" Your sister didn't want to leave chat because she was worried about you. He started playing good though. He started busting solos and shit. I was like, "Oh boy." He got out the get a little drunk.
A little? A little?
Technically, we'll just say clinically drunk. He was drunk. Yep. That was awesome.
It was awesome, though. It was a brilliant night.
Yep. Treasured over those moments. That's right. Is it Christmas in the UK right now? Or is that tomorrow?
Well, it's still early hours in the morning here. It's just coming up for 4. So, yeah. But, well, I'm cooking all the meat and that now, so I don't have to do it later. No, that's one good thing. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you.
Well, New Year's is coming up, so there's always that, you know?
Yeah, well, that's true.
I can only imagine how many people are going to get lit up on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I know I am. Yeah, tomorrow's Christmas for me, too.
Yeah, it's Christmas Day today for me.
I'm sitting at a dinner table with 4 cats.
You know how you went pink, Hazy? Guess what? I'm going purple. I got the dye.
Oh, your hair?
Dye my hair purple. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fun. Oh, yeah.
You're going to look like that chick from 101 Dalmatians.
I went blue-black before. It was more black than blue, obviously, but yeah. Oh, God.
All right, Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas, Hazy. I'll probably end this probably about 4 o'clock.
I'm just sitting here. I should be drinking a coffee, but I'm not. I'm debating on whether I should go crash, go back to sleep, or you know, it's coming up on what, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's coming up for 4 o'clock here, so I think I might just end it and go and check the meat again and then head to bed.
You leave me a bowl of cereal. All right, then. You have a good Christmas.
Thanks everybody for coming
I'll
in.
be-
Thanks the panel and stuff.
I'll be
And
on
Christmas,
today,
everybody.
and I'll be on tomorrow a little bit.
Yeah.
I have Wi-Fi down at the shop, so I might crank that on.
Oh yeah.
You just see the movie theater in the background, watch the movies.
Oh cool.
Won't watch Aquaman.
All I'll be doing tomorrow is eat, drink, sleep.
Right?
Eat, drink, and sleep.
Yeah, if you go up. Hey, take care, Alex.
Yeah, see you, Alex. Merry Christmas. Hey, Jet Wash.
And Shawnee, you be safe. And practice your guitar, damn it. Chromatic skills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Muscle memory.
That's for sure. All right, guys. I'm going to head myself. It's just me on panel now, so I'd like to thank you all for coming in and having a bit of a relax and take the weight off. Yeah. Bye all. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good day tomorrow, as I will today. All right. Peace out.